and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Avdia and Fernie Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the three, a small forward. Here's Kamare. Lopez with the steal. Sharpe against Lillard. Avdia with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Back to Sharpe, launches it. Here's Ayton, another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Giannis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Avdia can't hit. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Simons. The tray. Rebounded by the Bucks. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Lopez, a screen on Avdia. Clock at 6. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Jackson. Middleton inside the three-point line. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. Here's Ayton. Pass to Sharpe. Here's Avdia. No good there.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And Middleton kicks to Lillard. Fires from 18. And that's good for 2.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Here's Kamare. Off target with his 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Jackson kicks to Giannis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Sharpe. Driving inside, and he lays it straight in. Sharpe's got 5.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Now Lopez. Back to Lillard. And it's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Avdia. And the rejection by Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Simons.
That's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
Green, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Kamari. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Damian Lillard. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Rollins subbed in for Damian Lillard. Portis a screen on Henderson. Here's Rollins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Ayton a screen on Rollins. Back to Ayton. Pass to Sharp. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Sharp's got 8 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep Trent. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here he goes. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
From deep Trent. The shot, no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Outside Avdia. Back to Sharp. Down low. Fades back. And again, it's Portland converting.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Portis a screen on Henderson. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The first free throw is good. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Rollins hits them both. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Klingon. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Well, Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Pass to Prince. Over Avdia. Avdia with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. should have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Takes it inside, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Free throw off from Rollins.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Pass to Klingon. And the three off target. Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Trent. And stolen by Murray. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Now here's Henderson, covered by Rollins. Outside, Simons. Over Green. And it's Simons missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks used their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Pass to Murray. And he gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. And here's Green outside. That shot misses. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for Portland. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second round.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Simons with the screen for Avdia. A three-pointer is right on target. Avdia's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Pass to Sharpe. Lots of room. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Portis in the post. He's covered by Ayton. Portis can't get it to go. Pass to Simons. Here's Kamare. From outside, off the mark. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Back to Avdia. Ayton a screen on Antetokounmpo. Avdia misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at Jackson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Giannis high post. Back to Middleton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Middleton's got 10.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Here's Ayton. Back to Avdia. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Avdia can't hit. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kicks it out to Lillard. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Middleton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable. Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Lillard bounce pass from deep. Giannis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Ayton, the pass to Simons. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Jackson. Plays it up off the glass. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Jackson. Portland leading. Now Sharp. His last outing, he had 18 points. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. Good on the triple. Sharp's got 17 now.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Portis a screen on Simons. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Simons.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Antetokounmpo passes to Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Prince outside. Portis sets the pick for Prince. Off target from the wing. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. The free throw drops for Sharp. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Simons with the screen for Ayton. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Ayton.
Look, you can foul anybody but Lillard. I mean, this guy's a 90% career free throw shooter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. And the line for one,
Lillard, no good on the free throw.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 2-point Portland lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Simons with a screen on Green. And the basket by Kamare.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Prince outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Simons the pass to Ayton. And again, it's Portland converting. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Portland. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Pass to Portis. Clinging with the steal. Simons from outside. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Trent. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's see the stat sheet here for Damian Lillard.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
First free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Green with a screen for Lillard. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And that one misses.
Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Gotta get it together, fellas.
Pass to Murray. Klingon the screen for Murray. Got a hand on it.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean, the read was excellent and the hustle was better. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Simons kicks to Murray. Back to Simons. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Trent outside. Pass to Portis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Avdia against Prince. Now, here's Avdia. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the floor for Portland, you got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharpe. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the three. Here's Antetokounmpo. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
He's got his fourth free throw of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
And it's tied up with that one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Ayton a screen on Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharpe. Buries it down low. Sharpe's got 25 points in the game.
Oh, gritty play by Sharpe inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Avdia. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Simons, and it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Lillard, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 10 points.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Middleton against Avdia. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Ayton a screen on Jackson. Here's Sharpe. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Ayton. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That free throw good from Avdia. Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Here's Avdia. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G8, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
From deep, Green nailed from three-point land. Green's got 6.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
The first one falls.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Simons drops them both. Bucks trail by 3. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Kamare. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray. 8 points for him.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
To the wing on the left. Simons with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And so he hits both.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
From deep, Green, and the Bucks miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Long arms just poking that one away. Middleton creating a scoring chance.
Pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Prince. 5 to shoot. Lopez with the steal. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Taurean Prince is second.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Simons, who's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ayton a screen on Green. Here's Simons. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Simons has got 11 points.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space and he'll burn you.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez, and Trent subbed in for Jackson. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Now Green. No good from outside.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
There's Portis, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Avdia on the wing. Ayton finds Avdia. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Second free throw, no good.
And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight, and that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on.
Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown. Sharp's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Antetokounmpo sinks it from just inside the baseline. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half. Henderson passes to Murray. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And here is Green. He has 6. Connects from 3-point range. Trent's got 10 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Milwaukee's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Green, the pass to Portis. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. And the Bucks with possession here. 8-point game. Prince misses. Here's Henderson. Green with the block. Inside. Stolen by Henderson. Sharp with it. And he has 28 points for the game. Henderson looking it over. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point land, Henderson with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And a wide open look for Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Portland no good that time either. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game. Lillard's checked in for Green.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
One shot.
At the line for one. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
On the free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Trent outside. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sharp on the wing. Takes the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Henderson, no one around him. Hits it from 3-point range. Henderson's got 5.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Back to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 12 points for him.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard against Henderson. Here's Klingon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Green is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Just 4 to shoot. Middleton for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And you know, with Middleton, once he gets himself going, he's really hard to slow down because he's got really good size, a great stroke, and has become more skilled not only as a shooter but a ball handler.
Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. Back to Middleton. Giannis outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Murray. Ayton in the high post. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Henderson. Over Green. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's 7 points from Scoot Henderson. Lopez outside. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Green with a screen on Simon. And it's Lillard missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's sent back by Lillard. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One side.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Simons the pass to Ayton. Here's Kamare. Henderson with a screen on Green. 5 on the clock. And Simons has it in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. Simons has got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Ayton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Outside, Green. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Antetokounmpo. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Ayton in the high post. Over Lopez. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. 6-point game. Giannis high post. Murray on him. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Simons the pass to Murray. And here is Simons. His three-pointer's off the mark. Green against Henderson. Swiped away. Trying to get open is Murray. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Henderson taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Both free throws good from Henderson. Bucks trail by 8. Outside, Green.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
On defense, Portland. Prince with a screen on Simons. And the shot goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks.
One shot.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Trailblazers leading by 6 to the paint and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. Portis a screen on Simon. Lillard misses. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Murray kicks to Anderson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, it'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Green.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Ayton the screen. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's 15 points from Scoot Henderson.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Ayton a screen on Prince. For 3, Murray. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the rejection by Ayton. Pass to Simons. Ayton a screen on Lillard. Here's Kamara. To the left side wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
They're actually starting a new trend, which isn't ideal when it comes to turnovers. It's really becoming problematic.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Prince. Portland also making some changes. Avdia comes in for Murray. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Lopez sets a screen for Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Simons. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Green deciding where to go with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Sharp. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Sharp's got 30 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Simons on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Middleton outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Avdia. And another 3 for Portland.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer up.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Avdia, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. And the jump by Giannis.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Pass to Kamare. There's a screen. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
To the inside to tie it up. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Ayton shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool.
And a beautiful move by Giannis.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Avdia against Antetokounmpo. No good with the layup. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room.
Oh, my, what a play.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Antetokounmpo against Avdia.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.